Hey, Michal, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, let's start with just telling us what is Testin? What's it about?
Well, Testin is a startup company, and I think the best way to describe what we are about, or what we do, is with a small real-life story. I used to be a QA tester at an international media company. We specialized in mobile gaming, and every time there was a new game, every time we had a new client or there was need to update the software, we would have to do manual testing on the dozen or so devices we had in our lab. It would take hours. It was very tedious. It was very inefficient. And I remember thinking to myself, there must be a better way to do this. Now, the thing that I had Testin in our office at the time, I would simply come in the morning, upload the new app or game to the testing service, go on to do much more challenging and interesting tasks, come back in the evening and have a fully detailed report with the results of tests that my app went through on multiple devices without anything I had to do with it, simply automatically testing instead of doing manually for many hours. So that's basically what Testin does.
That sounds pretty amazing. But tell us, how does this work behind the scenes?
Well, behind the scenes, we at Testin have a lab with not dozens of devices, but hundreds of iOS and Android devices, all connected to the same cloud platform. So once a user uploads an app to our service, he only has to do it once, and it automatically runs on all these devices and hit with different tests. And after it's finished, the user gets a fully detailed report with all the statistics about his app's performance, with all the details about the results of the tests, if there were errors, warnings, etc. And he can download it, share it with his team, and improve his app before releasing it to the market without the need to manually test it.
Well, then you mentioned about cloud service and on the platform, but how safe is it? I have an app that I really don't want anyone to find out. It's going to be a killer app. How secure is your testing service?
I completely understand what you're saying. The service is 100% secure, and I'll give you two answers from two different perspectives. On the one hand, the platform itself is 100% secure. There is no access by any third party to the service. All the information is completely under control, so you have nothing to worry about as far as the platform goes. And as far as the testing itself and your app and your concern about its privacy, our testing is completely black box testing, which means it's all done automatically. None of it is done manually. And once you upload your app and it's being run on all the devices, once it finishes, we don't save any information about your app. So we simply test the functionality, give back all the results to you, and it's yours alone. The app and the results are yours. We have
no trace left behind.
No trace left behind, and you're free to do with the results whatever you want and share them with whoever you want, but we will never take the privilege of using it for our own needs.
That's great. So it's very clear to me that there's value propositions for mobile app developers. But what about, if I'm a large enterprise or I'm a handset manufacturer, I'm not a mobile developer, what can your service do for me?
Well, the first step is really more for app developers, but we recognize the need in the industry, and we plan to expand our service and have many services that apply also to app stores and device manufacturers, and also for larger enterprises. We already have a private cloud solution that interested parties can contact us and get more details about. But yeah, I think that there's real need for our service in the market, and our vision is to expand and be a one-stop shop for all the needs of the app developers and the different players in the industry.
Okay. Speaking of other players, I'm understanding that there are other testing services like yours in the market today. So how are you differentiating from them? How are you better?
Yeah, there are. We are aware of other companies that have similar services, but I think what sets us, one of the things that sets us apart is the fact that we are cross-platform. The other companies in the market focus on Android. We provide a service for both Android and iOS developers. They can even now, the first stage of our service already offers a free trial version for app developers, both native Android and iOS apps. And they can check it out and see their app run and all the tests done on it. The other thing is that our results are not only online, but we also, you can download the report, you can export it to Excel, do whatever is...
Very flexible.
Yeah, it's very flexible, whatever is most convenient for you. And the last point, which I think is also very significant, is the fact that the other companies mostly focus on how many devices you've tested on. We have 150, they have 120.
Right.
That's the game. We not only provide a number of devices, hundreds of devices, but we also give you the information of how many users you actually cover by testing on those devices.
Yeah.
Exactly. So once the user uploads his app, the next step is he can choose which devices he wants his app to be tested on, and then he gets real-time information about how many users are actually using these devices, how many users worldwide he's actually going to cover and have information.
That's very useful marketing intelligence.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is all really good. What are you working on? What's the vision or the roadmap?
Well, the roadmap, as we said before, this is the first step, giving app developers a solution they need right now for doing, instead of doing manual testing, having something automated so they can develop more complex testing. And the next step is to give them a solution for those more complex testing needs as well, and to go beyond app developers to the entire market, to app stores, and also to device providers, and as I said, just give everyone the solution they need, give a customized solution to every player in this industry for his testing needs.
It's great. It's a good story. Thank you.
Thank you very much.